3, 2, 1, let's cook! 9 contestants, but only one Let's Cook champion. Who will it be? 3 feisty judges, 1 dream, and 1 million shillings. Let's meet our contestants. Hakim Bwanika, Edith Kwagala, John Paul O'Mara, Juliet Subi, Pablo Sempa, Paul Wanyala, Sharon Amoy, Sharif Mabingo, Sharifa Nalwoga. Our esteemed judges, Michael Ngaro, Priscilla Fisher, and Robert Kangave, have tasted food from around the world in over 30 countries. They now join us here in Uganda with me, your host, Elizabeth Ngaro. Coming up on Let's Cook. Once again, this group struggles with timekeeping.
Very challenging. This is my first experience.
Hakim gets himself into a mess. Let's cook. Welcome back, contestants. So, your first challenge for the day is to make a chapati. The only problem is you have no rolling pins. So be creative. You have 5 minutes. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, let's cook.
Three minutes on counting? Get away from me. It's right behind you. Goodness.
What's the oil?
Thirty seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up.
Okay, where's the chapati?
Very challenging. This is my first experience. So I've never made chapati before.
Time for frying wasn't enough.
How did it go, Edith?
Yeah, it's ready.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
My attitude towards life is that I can be somebody who can become an answer to many. I can be an answer to many people by praying to them, to know the Lord. And also when I do my business, I believe that God is going to give me the biggest hotel in Uganda. And when I get it, with the very biggest company of catering company in the country, yeah, I hope many.
Being open-minded and taking one day at a time and getting up every time you fall.
I believe in actions. Eventually, our thoughts become our actions, and if we don't If we don't coordinate our thoughts and our actions, I think there's a disconnect somewhere in how someone lives their life. So I believe in being performance-based, having a positive attitude and being patient.
Is that a silent kitchen? Come on, contestants, you're in the semi-finals. Make some noise. You're through to the semi-finals. As it is the semi-finals, you have to prepare a main dish and a dessert. The judges would like you to use gonja, gizzard, and a bell pepper. In addition to that, you will have to make 3 sponge cupcakes. You have 45 minutes. Will we find the next cooking sensation in Uganda? I hope so. Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, let's cook.
We made a gizzard with bell pepper and plantain. I fried the gizzard with butter. I steamed the gonja. Yeah, and I used the bell pepper in the gizzard to make a sauce.
I prepared fried gonja, fried gizzards, and bell pepper with some avocado on the side. I started with preparing fried gizzards. I started with the onions in heated oil, and then I added the gizzards, and I fried them to the brownish color. And then I added soy sauce with some tomatoes without peels on them. Then from there I added some little garlic, and from there I fried it and for about 6 to 10 minutes. Then I added some mixed spices and reduced my heat and fried, and I let it fry with very low heat while I was doing my other things. And then I boiled my gonja and I drained it after 6 minutes. I let it drain for about 6 minutes still, and then put it in heated oil, fried it for a while, and then I switched off the heat and it fried with very little heated oil temperatures. And that's what I served. And then I served it with some honey on top, so it was a little bit sweetened.
I prepared dessert, the gonja, the mushrooms, and also the peppers. I deep fried the gonja right away. I peeled them and I deep fried them right away. Then with the gizzard, I chopped them in pieces. I first boiled them. I put some onion, some salt, and a little bit of rosemary. Then I boiled it, and after that, I added in a little bit of tomato, onion, and the carrot. You have the pepper with you. Kim, do you have the pepper? My husband is a Mtoro. He likes kalo so much. We like smoked fish. We like barbecue, matoke, the chicken, the dodo, the buga.
The oil is, could that be the oil? Butter is this side.
Well, I'm a meat guy. I don't want to go very far. I like meat. I like chicken. I like meat. I like goat's meat. Yeah. Well, mostly we enjoy the tropical food. We like the local food, and we enjoy a bit of the Mediterranean and a bit of the Indian spiced food.
Barbecue. I love barbecuing. Hey Sharif, how is it going?
Fine, fine, fine. Everything's going on well. I use the 1 million for buying the other catering stuff, like warmers, like plates.
Where's the milk? Has anyone seen the milk? Milk. Milk.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, it will be a very good feeling, big milestone for me as well. This has mainly been a passion. This is the first time I'm actually cooking in a competitive format. But I think it will develop my love for cooking and my appreciation of the different cooking styles. I think I'll give it to my mom. Yeah.
Generally, the man who inspires my life, my mom, of course, does so much because my dad died away many years ago. My mom does so much, inspiring my life. But also there is a man of God in the nation called Apostle John Malinde. He has inspired my life so much. I've learned from him loving his country, standing in the gap, praying for the nation, to see that his kingdom comes, to pray for the nations of the world, to see that they turn back to their God. He has really inspired my life so much, and he has taught me how to pray.
Extra oil. It's both my parents. I really love their leadership setting in a way that in moments where there's no urgency, my mother creates it. And my dad is a little bit laid back. And when there's urgency is needed, my dad steps forward and my mom steps back. So marrying those two leadership skills of being a follower and a leader from both of my parents, I think is quite an inspiration to what I do in life.
"24 minutes remaining." Still to come on Let's Cook. Hakim, is that burnt or charred?
Cakes, charred.
Cake zero.
Cake.
How do the contestants think they did?
I've never made a cupcake, so even I didn't know what it means.
And who will make it to the finals? Let's cook. Let's cook.
Well, I believe setbacks is another opportunity to perform better. It's a learning experience from every setback. So though it's most times a short-term negative thing, I think with mental strength it can turn into a very positive.
The setbacks, they are not so good, but they teach me how to do better in life.
I reinvent myself through learning, because I believe that if you fail, you don't have to take the same road you took the other time. Extra cupcake holders.
What's the black pepper? You have it?
Does anyone have any cupcakes?
The black pepper? Yeah.
Come on.
What's wrong?
Keke ganya.
Sorry. How are the things? How are the semi-final?
It's really the semi-finals with some charred cake.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time is up. Hands away, step away from your dishes.
My cakes, charred.
No, cake zero.
Sharif, please could you take your food to the judges?
I made a gizzard with a bit of vegetable sauce, plus a chapati and a cupcake on the side.
The fact that it's undercooked makes the taste different. It sticks in my mouth, you know.
Teeth too. What do you think about the avocado, Robert?
I need to taste it this time. I like the flavor, the way you've blended the gonja. It looks to have been overcooked.
No, I wanted it golden brown.
Sorry?
I wanted it golden brown.
You wanted it to go brown?
Yeah.
Well, and for me, it was
brown. Yeah, you're a very good cook, Sharif. Really good. Again, looking behind the scenes, the flavor, the everything, it is really very promising.
The cupcake, I tried to make it 3 times. It was my first time. It didn't come out how I expected.
It's liquid.
Overall, good attempt. Main meal is good. Chapati struggles. Cupcake doesn't cut it.
Hakim, please take your dish to the judges' table.
What you have before you is something I came up with when we got started. It's just simple gonja with breadcrumbs on top and the gizzards. I made them with some soy sauce and lemon still. I just wanted to balance the carbohydrates with the proteins and to give you a good cholesterol balance. I would discourage one thing, please don't try my chapati.
Which is nice. Your gizzard is a little bit tangy.
Yeah.
I think if we had given it a little bit extra time to cook, it would have been a bit softer.
Thinking that the flavors were not well balanced, as in brings out a taste that I cannot describe.
Can I just add something about the gonja? I like that it I don't know how you made it, but it tastes like roasted gonja.
The way you talk about your meals, carbohydrates, balancing it against, and making sure the food is nutritious, that's a brand in itself. And I think that's something you're very, very good at. I think there is actually a space for you in this sort of market because you're really very good at what you do in regards to that. Cupcakes? Actually, when you break off the roll, it's a spot.
Edith, please take your dish to the judges' table.
I've prepared gonja, gizzard, and the pepper plus mushrooms.
It's the best chapati I've had today.
Sure.
Oh, in a while.
You know, in a while. Given the chapatis you've had, yeah.
I must tell you, judges, that this group had to have an extra 1 minute added because none of them had their chapatis ready on time.
People survived an extra time.
The gizzard, the flavors of the sauce are really, really good. And it's the sort of food when you come home, then you know what, I really want to have my mom's meal that I grew up having.
I like the colors. I think because all through we've seen lots of colors on your plate.
It was a bit challenging.
No, the taste is good. Didn't have any of yours.
I did. It's just that. It's just that. That's why I'm concurring, because it's not what I would call a cupcake.
Would you sell the cupcake in a shop somewhere?
This one? To be honest, no.
No, I would have eaten it as a child. I would have liked it. I think.
You can have no many
Thank you, Edith.
The cupcakes were bad. I think I should keep it simple. They were bad. It was my first time though.
I've discovered who I am through the making of the cake because I just got to know that I'm not very multitasked as a person.
I've ever made a cake, a big cake, but I've never made a cupcake, so even I didn't know what it means.
Everyone is doing their thing, and they are determined to see that they go through. None of them want to go home.
Actually, the dishes were quite different. Hakim had a more international type outlook to how he prepared his dish.
So if this was a journey, we actually we are going to Kololo.
Okay.
We probably stopped
Around.
Namungo.
Yeah, around Nzambi. Yes.
Well,
Nzambi is the other side.
Wow.
Where are we coming from? Where are
So we're going to Kololo.
No, let's go to Boyogere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go
we're
to
going to Boyogere. Chireka, Boyogere.
Right.
Stages of Kaya Chireka.
Yeah, Chireka.
Kati, Atulese Chireka.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I could see that he wanted to go to where?
Boyogere.
Boyogere. Yeah. So that young man, Sharif, has a future in the industry.
Sure.
In that, when you follow his journey from the first day of the competition, you can see where he's going. Yeah, so very impressed with him. It's unfortunate that in the competition environment, sometimes it's not easy to execute.
You have to shine out of the rest.
Welcome back, contestants.
Thank you.
The judges have handed me their results.
That's good.
They've also told me that, Sharif, you're very innovative and creative in your dishes. Hakim, I've been informed that you have potential to be an international big name brand in the future. Edith, I've been told that your consistency has shone through, that each dish that you've made performed each time. Who's going to make it through to the finals and be in with a chance to win the 1 million Ugandan shillings and be crowned the Let's Cook champion? Before we find out about that, unfortunately, we're going to have to lose 2 contestants. So the first contestant who will be leaving us is Sharif. Please hand in your apron. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure being here. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but mostly very grateful. I must say I've learned much more than I actually thought I would learn. Every moment was well. I'm glad I participated.
The second person who will be leaving us and ending their journey on Let's Cook Season 1 is Hakim.
I think I feel great about the whole experience. I think it's second to none for a moment. And then I've also learned one more thing, that I can't multitask when it's more than 4 or 5 things.
Our finalist is Edith Kwagala.
My heart is like a boom, boom, boom. Yes, I'm in the final. I feel very great. I think it's by God's grace, because by the time I started, my heart was beating. It was almost bursting. And all of a sudden, things just changed like that. I feel very blessed. I'm not scared about Pablo. Pablo, come, I'm ready for you.
Next time on Let's Cook, 2 worthy opponents go head-to-head to be crowned the Let's Cook champion. Edith and Pablo will have to pull out all the stops to make it to victory. What will they prepare?
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The battle is on.
Let's do this.
But who will conquer?
Oh, an age-old question. Who cooks better, women or men?
Women.
Men can cook. Men can wash dishes. Men can mix spices.
I'll beat you up with what I'm going to do.
Subscribe to A Producer's Life in Uganda